Incredible. Gary and his wife, Gemma, join us now. Thank you for joining us both. Gary, come to you first. You know, what's your initial thoughts when you you hear Cars again and you do these interviews, you get reminded of that era. What's your initial thoughts thinking back to that era now?
It makes me feel old, to be honest.
You don't look that old. You seem to be doing very well, you know.
Oh, good. That's very nice of you to say. But it's 41, 42, or whatever, 41 years ago. You know, it's a long time. A lot of life happened, and see, I just feel old.
Yeah.
And it was incredible to think how quickly you became very successful, very quickly. And then, you know, as you say in your book, then it crumbled away as well. That is not an uncommon story, I suppose, for pop stars, but the effect it has on you in your life. It's fascinating to hear someone of your extraordinary talent say that it made you feel as though your success was a fluke, that somehow you had some sort of imposter syndrome. Is that right? That you captured it once and you weren't sure how to recapture it?
The thing is, I was very aware of how lucky I'd been to become successful to begin with. There were lots of things and other people involved, and it felt to me as if the music was only a very small part of it. And so I felt lucky from the beginning. I never felt talented. I never felt special in any way at all. And that set my attitude, has set my attitude for my whole life. So that never really went away. And then as the career started to slide, which it did fairly quickly, to be honest, that was the feeling that I had. You know, I didn't really deserve it in the first place, and you know, but you love it. You know, you want to do it, so you keep trying and you keep trying. But I've never felt particularly talented, but I like that. You know, because I think it makes you try harder. You know, because everything I doubt everything that I do. You know, it could be better, it could be better. So you just keep on it.
Gemma, your story is extraordinary. I mean, I was thinking of, you know, it's a little bit like me when I was a young lad if I ended up marrying Madonna. I mean, it's just, I mean, you just can't even imagine it. I mean, you were like so many of us, just a fan of Gary's music, a fan of Gary, probably posters up on your wall. You're right to Jim'll fix it. I mean, at the time, you know, who would blame you? And then you end up marrying him.
We didn't fix it. Gem'll fix it.
Gem'll fix it. Yeah. Well, we're glad to hear that. How did you even get anywhere near Gary then? What happened back then?
Just normal fan. You know, go and meet him. You know, my dad worked at the record company, so I met him for the first time when I was younger, 12, I think, and then met him at air shows because he flew the aeroplanes. It's quite easy to meet you at the air show, just for like a photo. Hi. Like this, and then out again. And then it wasn't until my mum died in '92 that we actually spoke properly, was it? You know, so I had lots of just normal photo and picture with him or autograph with him, and loads of those sort of things regularly whenever he toured.
It was Gemma's mum being ill that made me notice she hadn't been around as much. Yeah. And so I said to her, you know, where I normally see her at every gig, you know, where have you been? And she told me about her mum. And we had a very first ever proper conversation that wasn't just, can I have your autograph? Aww. And that was that.
Yeah.
Really.
Because Gary, I mean, you know, there's a bit of a golden rule, isn't there, in the world, that you kind of don't get too close to the fans. So you must have been aware of that. But obviously you saw something in Gemma and thought, well, actually, you know what? I really do want to spend more time with this lady.
My exploding breasts.
We'll come to that in a minute, Gemma. Actually, yeah.
So that was a
we're just looking at pictures of the wedding there. Just incredible, just amazing. So it's been 23 years. You now live in LA. I'm really intrigued about where you live as well. It's sort of described in interviews as a medieval castle, Gary.
It's a fake medieval. It's actually a fake baronial home. Look, it's a turreted fake castle that looks great, but it's 1994.
It's Americans' idea of what a castle should look like.
It's like a Hogwarts.
It's all right.
You dare put it down.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice.
And what is fascinating is that, I mean, your book is called Revolution and Evolution in a sense, but it's also revelatory. You're both very, very honest about cosmetic surgery, about hair transplants. I mean, tell us a bit about, you know, what you've had done and why you sort of think, yeah, do you know what, I'm just going to tell everybody about it.
Well, I've not had much. I've got my hair sorted out. It's all her, really.
I've had a facelift.
Oh, all right.
Go on, Gemma. Why is it? Well, I mean, obviously, people get things done, in LA, and it's a very sort of common thing, but people don't often talk about it. So you're very open and honest about this. Why is that? And tell us what you've had done.
Do you know what she was doing when we were waiting for you just now? She's taking pictures of her nose. She hates her nose, so that's the next thing, apparently. Why she's waiting for this?
I've hated myself my whole life. It's nothing to do with LA. I started sucking fat out when I was 21. I hate how I look.
Oh my, Gemma, don't say that.
You both look great. Listen, while we're on the subject of looking after yourself, tell us about this. So you're lying in bed, I believe, at one point, and there's the breasts just exploded. Is it as simple as that, Gemma?
That is a brilliant headline. But the actual truth was, we were on a caravan trip.
Not so cool.
And I'd just come out of having the stitches out, and I turned around in the car to tell the kids off, and my boob split. And it did look like a shark attack, and Gary did have to hold the split together, but...
I had to fix it. It all just unravelled.
It did look like a shark attack.
Oh, my goodness. And we could talk to you forever. What I did find very endearing about the whole story about your relationship, actually, was that people thought that there was a superfan marrying a pop star, but by the time you got together with him, Gary actually was in a lot of debt. And you say that actually, you had sort of £600,000 worth of debt, Gary, and actually it was Gemma who has genuinely brought you back to yourself and back to your creativity. And that is an incredible moment, Gemma, for you, I suppose, to be the one getting the groceries for the pop star because he can't afford anything.
You know what? It was cute. It was sad though. I was, because as a huge fan.
I don't want pity.
It was. You got a pity shag. No, you didn't really. You didn't really. It's not pity. It was just sad seeing all the career change so much, and when I'd been there since I was 10 years old, and it was a weird thing. And when I read the book before it went out. Oh God! It made me really upset going through that again for him. It was really sad.
Yeah, it was a bit rubbish this time.
Really rubbish.
You're clearly great soulmates, and you go through everything together. And I think that that's actually so charming, particularly in the world of showbiz, to see a marriage that has lasted that long, and you're clearly, perfectly made for each other. Thanks so much for being on the show, both of you. Your book, Revolution, in brackets Evolution, Gary Numan, the autobiography. Thank you so much, both of you. What a great life story you have together.
Thank you both, Gary Numan and Gemma. Extraordinary story. Thanks for joining us this morning on Good Morning Britain. As soon as we come off air, I think I might try and Instagram Madonna or something.